break it down for you guys. Jesse Lee Peterson is an actor, okay? He's not serious. Do not take him seriously. He's playing with your emotion. If you're emotional and you're intelligent, he can make you look stupid. I'm gonna say it again. If you're intelligent and you're emotional, Jesse Lee Peterson can make you look stupid. He's very good at it. He doesn't believe in what he's saying. He's not telling the truth. He's a fake preacher. He does not believe in the Bible. He pretends that he hates black, but that's not true. Deep inside, he wants black people to be better. But in order for him to get the job done, he has to use derogatory words, okay? In other words, defamation of character. Any big artist, any star, you see how he's talking about Beyonce? You see how he's calling Barack Obama's wife Big Mama Michelle? No black person in his movie or his show, because it's not a real thing, it's a show. You know when you watch a show, like the Game of Thrones, it looks real, it feels real, but it's a show. Because the actors are so good, they make you think that you're watching something that is real. So that's what Jesse Lee Peterson is here for. Because he got so good at it, some people who hate decent black folks and who wanted to criticize these black people, and they didn't know how to do it, and they found Jesse Lee. It's like a sent from heaven. I hate niggers. I said that all the time. But I love decent black people. Because there's a war out there. If you're a decent black man, you're at war with niggers, and you're at war with white people who don't like you just because you look black. Two wars. Do you think Jesse Lee Peterson hate black folks? He went to Los Angeles. They were having a march against guns, right? A white lady started talking to him. What card did he throw out there? The race card. This woman hates black people. She hates black people. Do you hate black people? You hate black people. It's all good when he uses that, but I guarantee you, if it was somebody else that used that played the race card, that used that same shit that most black people use, better. See, he would say, see, white people, you got to be careful. You got to take your country back. He's trying to emulate David Duke. You got to take your country back, people. Because black people are destroying everything. Black people are wrong about everything. If a black woman or black man goes to his show, right, and start talking about good stuff that they doing for the community, or everything that, they're about, he will dig until he finds something negative about you so that he can make you look bad. Because I remember him he was interviewing a white lady. That girl did not know how to sing. She was like, oh, I'm working on my album. I never heard of that woman. I'm on YouTube. I have a lot of followers. I have a lot of subscribers, blah, blah, blah. And Jesse Lee said, could you please sing a little something for the viewers, for your subscribers? And she was excited. Oh, yes, sure. And she started singing. And Jesse Lee Peterson was like, wow, amazing. If there's something that is negative, that is fucked up, that is wrong, he goes, isn't that amazing? If you say, Jesse Leo, you're homosexual, how could you say that? How could you call me a homosexual? Don't you know that I'm against homosexual? Isn't that amazing? He just uses the words. He does not give a fuck. And sometimes he's talking about some shit, some things that he's reporting about. He's like, you know what? I heard Adolf Hitler was a homosexual. Isn't he homosexual? They're like, I don't think so. It's like, I don't know. I heard he was a homosexual. Jesse Lee. You know my favorite part about his show is when he's reading something and he cannot pronounce the word. It's like supremacist. Certain things that he's struggling. He's struggling. Jesse Lee is so ignorant. That's why he's so popular, because some people, they think that his show is entertaining. Let me tell you something. There's a Hispanic guy, right? You know what they call the so-called Hispanic? That is working for his company. And he was like, let me ask you a question. Are you Mexican or are you Hispanic? No, actually not Hispanic. Latino. Are you a Mexican or are you a Latino? The guy was like, oh, well, Latino is just Mexicans and, people that are from Latin America. And he was like, really? I'm paraphrasing. He was like, really? I didn't know that. And then he had to apologize for not knowing that Mexicans were part of the Latino club. This is the guy that people are following. You see a bunch of women. Man, this was gut-wrenching to see a white woman calling from Austin, Texas, pretending to be black, and she was out there bashing Nipsey Hussle. Oh, this guy, Nipsey Hussle, people are praising him like he's a god or something. I don't know. And Jesse Lee went along with that shit. Jesse Lee was like, well, people love wrong. They are the children of Satan. People love evil. The guy was evil. Like, somebody was killed. That's when you talk about, and this white guy on his show with the hick report or the ick report, whatever the heck report, whatever the heck you call it. He was like, yeah, he was a gang member. He was, he was with the Crip, and he was with the, maybe Blood. And I think he was another gang member like him in the same group. Crip, I think that dude killed him. Yeah, I don't know why people are praising him. And she was like, this is sad, I'm embarrassed. And the guy's not even from Houston. And I see black people are sad and saying it's a bad day. I mean, why? Pretending to be black. This is a white lady who called him on April 9th, pretending that, okay, she's black, when she's not even black. You could tell. She called, do you remember me? You know how some fake white lady be doing out there, giving you the nice little sweet voice, and they have something bitter right after it. You understand what I'm saying? The fake ones that I'm talking about. Jesse Lee, what you're doing is crazy, man. You're living in LA, man. You cannot be bashing the guy like this, man. It's the same shit. Same shit goes to Kodak Black too, man. Like, I don't know what's wrong with this generation, man. Old or young, no respect for the dead, man. And the guy was out there helping people, giving jobs to people, man. I mean, this was supposed to be funny, but when you think about what happened to Nipsey Hussle, this shit ain't funny, man. Every time I look on YouTube, I see the guy, like the videos or everything that he was doing while he was alive. I shut that shit down. I can't even think about it. To me, that's not even real. And he was talking about how black people are like crabs in the bucket. I'm telling you, man, all the crabs in the bucket. I'm telling you, if you start making money, stay away from bad, evil black people. That's what I'm saying. The ones that are bad. The ones that are jealous. But don't be like people like Jesse Lee Peterson criticizing everybody that's doing good. Jesse Lee is attacking senator, a black senator from Florida who was expressing her feeling, her emotion, her passion about the stand your ground law, because a lot of cowards that are in Florida, especially some white males who are afraid of black people, they go and grab a gun real quick and get a license so that they can use this law. I'm pro Second Amendment, but there's a lot of cowards in Florida, man. You understand what I'm saying? Trying to shoot because they're just cowards. And he was like if that was your mom or your wife, would you let her go like this with her hair like that? Because the beauty of a woman is in her hair. She has no hair. That's disrespectful. Jesse is acting like he's handsome. No, you're not. This is a guy who went to college. He said that himself. He left his home state, Alabama, went to college just to have sex with a white woman, and then once he had sex with her, and then he dropped out. This is crazy, man. To see a man out there doing this shit. I know that you're acting, Jesse Lee, but it gets to the point where it's not funny anymore. Because by you using Nipsey Hussle's name in your comedy shit, comedy talk show, things might end up being bad for you, because these people out there, they love Nipsey Hussle, man. People out there love Nipsey Hussle because he loved the people. And whoever killed him was a trash, and this trash needs to be taken out. We don't need this kind of shit in this community, man. I'm fucking tired of this shit. Yes, you're acting, you're trying to get your money, but you don't do that to the guy. The guy had a family member. You fucking have a son, man. What if this happened to your son? Acting like you love Jesus, you love God. You don't fucking love anybody but yourself. You selfish prick. I'm sorry, but that's what you are. Those are the kind of black men that will talk about they're in the money game. These people have no integrity, no respect for themselves. They will disrespect any human being so that they can get a pat on their back and just go out there and live good, get paid. Jesse Lee Peterson is not about saving anybody. It's not about helping anybody. He chose a side, the white side, which is a side of people who got money, and he'll say anything just to get money. He'll disrespect anybody who's intelligent. Professor Dyson, he called this guy a dummy. Jesse Lee. He said, Professor Dyson, Eric Dyson, he's a dummy. He's a dummy. He's dumb. Jesse Lee. If they put you in a ring with Professor Dyson, I swear to God, you wouldn't even last 1 minute. People would laugh at you, man. This is a man who wrote 20 books in 20 years. Every year he wrote a book. like trying to be out there speaking the truth. This is a guy, I'm telling you, scholar, articulate. I'm gonna tell you, man, a lot of you out there in this country need to do research, man. Stop listening to Jesse Lee Peterson. This is not worth it. Just let the crazy white folks who hate black people listen to this guy. Jesse Lee. Even Gunplay, the rapper, went on his show. Gunplay's like, man, you don't believe in that shit. You don't believe in what you're saying, man. He kept saying, amazing. But he looked at Gunplay. He kind of, the name is just, the name alone was enough to, make him behave in a certain way. The guy that clowned this guy, good, was Tariq Nasheed. That was good. He said, you know what, look at you. You're a coon. Disrespected him on his show. Pulling out his phone. Smile for the camera. And Tariq Nasheed went for this guy too, Tommy Sotomayor, but Tariq Nasheed called him crispy. This is an ugly motherfucker, by the way. This is the guy who hates himself because he hates his mom. I heard he doesn't like his mom. He doesn't care. And all his baby mamas are good. So what the fuck? All these women are bad and you're the only one that's good? That's why in this country, man, like, people don't want to associate themselves with black folks. They cannot do anything. They're always fighting amongst themselves. It's always a fight. It's always a war. Even the so-called Hebrew Israelites cannot even unite. It's like a bunch of gangster Hebrews, man. That shit is crazy. Well, let me tell you something. If you're black, I want you to know this. If you're decent, you in the world, you alone. Do what you got to do, and do it right, and make sure you just avoid bad people. But I want you to know this: you're by yourself, because nobody is willing to unite to do anything. Because one thing that I heard, which was crazy to me, I'm not putting fuel in the fire or anything. The guy that shot Nipsey Hussle, I heard they shot 2 of his family members. A lot of people are getting killed. But I don't see they use that energy in America when George Zimmerman killed Trayvon, man. When that crazy cop shot Castiel, man. Like, if people were using that same energy every time somebody gunned somebody down for no reason, that shit would stop. But for whatever reason, black folks are more quickly to exterminate somebody else when it's another black person that shot at them. But if it's another race, I forgive you. Let's say a prayer. All of a sudden, everybody want to be good. All of a sudden, everybody want to be good. This is the type of shit that I'm talking about. Cowards. A lot of people are saying this, man. It's nothing but fake, throwing gang signs, a bunch of cowards, a bunch of punks. Just live your life, decent life, and join people, intelligent people, and see if you can do the best that you can do in life until the Lord takes you, man. Stop following those people. They're not about saving anybody. They're just about getting money. Let these crazy white people who hate black people and crazy black people who hate themselves follow Jesse Lee Peterson. Again, subscribe if you like, and hit the like button. Because when I ask you to subscribe, is because every time I post a video out there, you'll be the first one to see it. If you like my videos, you can put some comments. You can. I need your opinion also. So let's do this. Peace.